Good morning everybody, welcome to the kitchen. Bit of a cooking lesson today, but actually no cooking involved, just a bit of preparation. It's going to take a couple of minutes, so it's really simple to do. And this is about the most important meal of the day, breakfast. Now I've done the fasting bit, I've done the 2 meals a day starting later on in the day, and I am a great fan of time restricted eating. But if you're an athlete, you've also got to get your calories in, and you've also got to get your protein in, whether you're an athlete or getting older. We need around 1.5 to 2 grams per kilo of body weight. For somebody like me, it weighs 80 kilos. That means I need between 120 and 160 grams every day. So you've got to start early, otherwise it all gets back-ended to the final meal of the day, and then that can interrupt your sleep when it's still digesting. So how do we start that? Well, we start with breakfast. Make sure we get a good serving of protein then. So this is the exact breakfast I have every day. So obviously, start with a bowl. First thing, I'm using peanut butter. Of course, you can use almond butter if you like, or any of the others. If you're allergic to nuts, then obviously this one needs to be left out, but let's say you're not. This is just crunchy peanuts, nothing else, not even any palm oil. So when you open it, it's a bit oily on the top. And I usually go for a tablespoon, maybe, or a couple of teaspoons. So that's about 10 grams. I heap it up, shove it in on the bottom. Obviously, don't waste any. That's the peanut butter. No, not that one. Next, we've got jumbo porridge oats. Okay, we're going to do about 30 grams of these, which is about 1/3 of a cup, give or take. It doesn't mean to be too precise. Just drop those in on top. And then we're going to put some nuts and seeds. So in here we've got some raisins, we've got some sunflower seeds, we've got chia seeds, linseed, almonds, flaked almonds. So a lot of stuff in there, lots of good stuff. So we're going to scoop that out. We've got 1 scoop, that's a tablespoon, and then maybe about half. Next up, put some milk in, just a little bit of milk. Just so you can see that it's covering the top there. Okay, that's all we need. Then I put fruits in. So we normally have frozen fruits, really simple, very cheap to buy. We get the wonky ones. It's a kilo bag for £1.50, right? Lasts about a week between 2 of us. And I'm normally making a meal for 2, by the way. So I'm going to get about half this particular bowl here. So we just use that spoon to scoop it out. So we've got raspberries in there, and we've got some blueberries and strawberry and some red currants. Okay, so a full mixture. The alternative to that is I put stewed apple in there, which I cook up with some pears, and then again that sits in the bowl in the fridge. And finally, Greek yogurt. This is the Fage stuff, 5% Greek yogurt. So again, I'm going to use this tablespoon. Like my Greek yogurt, and there's plenty of protein in there. So that's the end of the meal. Just scoop that out there. Pardon the lack of hygiene there. I've washed my hands, and you wouldn't normally see this on Sunday cooking, but hey, we're in our own home, so who cares? So that's it. That's the breakfast. It takes 2 minutes to make. Normally I shove it in the fridge for an hour or 2, have it around 10 o'clock. Nice when all the juice of the fruits is marinated in, and it's simple. The recipe's below. If you want any more recipes, please let me know. Feel free to comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos, because I will be doing more stuff like this. In the next one, I'm going to show you the lunch that I have most days. Okay, enjoy your food, enjoy your breakfast.